INDIANA, that's Indiana. Ballin' like Reggie Miller, that's Indiana. I put up on my state, that's Indiana. Watch me rep it in your face, that's Indiana. That's Indiana, that's Indiana.
Hi, it's Matt from Ludovox and we are GenCon 2016, day 3 at the CGE room, not booth, with Vlada Shvatil. Hi Vlada.
Hello.
So first, congratulations on your Spiel des Jahres for Codenames.
Thank you.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
How is the show so far for you?
It's always a bit tiring, but it's always also very inspiring because you see so many people having this great passion for games and sitting, playing games, wandering around, looking at games, selling games, presenting games, just loving games. And that's nice to see always.
Everything for games. So we are here with Codenames Pictures. So can you tell us? Well, can you give us a reminder of what Codenames is?
Yeah, so Codenames is simple association game, giving clue games. It is the original Codenames is a word game where you are trying to connect multiple words with one word that has connections to it or some associations, and here with Codenames Pictures, we went for you connect pictures, but still by one word. So you have some set of pictures you want to connect, and you need to find a word that defines exactly these pictures and not the other ones that are on the table.
So it's still a light, let's say party game, but maybe not so party, but it's for 2 to 8 players, I think. And the game is about, 15 minutes?
It depends, but usually with pictures it usually is a bit faster than with words because they are easier to see on the table. You don't need to read them, but usually it takes longer because the players then switch sides and play again, and the same is with amount of players and with whether it is party game or not. It depends on the group because in Codenames players make the game. We didn't put this lots of gameplay content to it. We just give players opportunity to create it. So the spy master, the person who is giving the clues, creates interesting puzzle for their operatives, and it should be fun to both create the puzzle and solve it. So the game is as good, as funny, as long as the players make it.
And it is notable that the games have various lengths, also because you can fall on the assassin, the cleaner, who just makes you lose instantly. So if your first guess is the cleaner, you die, and the game is like 30 seconds long.
It can happen. It adds nice tension to the game, and it prevents some of blind guessing. Because it can happen that you lose, but in the end, when you are losing and you are desperate, you may try it, and that's good.
So in Codenames, many words had multiple meanings, and the game was also about sorting through the different meanings of the names. Here with pictures, it's a bit different. The pictures are very funny and a bit, I don't know, absurd, maybe?
Because, if there would be a picture of a dog, or a kangaroo, everyone knows this is kangaroo, and it would be the same as if you say, if this word kangaroo, it would be not different, So we decided, we want the pictures be interesting, and so on one picture you can see this is pig. It is this
Piggy bank.
piggy bank. It has wings. There is a coin. Yeah, and you cannot say one word that has all this in it. Yeah, and you can relate to any aspect of the picture. Yeah, so maybe you can put wings together. Maybe you can you want to put feathers together. Yeah, maybe you are trying to find something valuable here, yeah, and or maybe you say it's animal, yeah, or yeah, it depends. So you are trying to find connections, and at the same time you need to try. It is more about avoiding the other connection. So you want to try to find something, yeah, but you need to avoid other words or the table, because if they are multiple elements, then yeah, it's like more things to avoid. Yeah, so it ends up like thinking, is this more animal than this? Probably yes. Yeah, or but is this more animal than this? I don't know. Yeah, so it's kind of interesting. Guessing, like getting into the mind of your spy master. Yeah.
One of the notable changes that I can see is that the cards now, the Spy Master cards and the layout is now 4x5. So why did you decide to make that change? The original Codenames had 5x5.
Yeah, basically because of what I said before. Yeah, because it is now easier to make connections, because you can pick any aspect of the card. And sometimes you can not just aspect of the card. Sometimes the meaning of the card, the card as a whole, has some extra meaning. Yeah, this can be leash or dog or loyalty. Yeah, because yeah, so you can pick any aspect. So it is easier to make connections, but it is more difficult to avoid the other words. So it is enough to have fewer words. You pick from, but yeah, we don't. If there is more cards, it is more difficult to avoid them. Yeah.
Is it also why you decided to have black and white designs instead of color designs?
We didn't want just simple clues like a red tree, yeah, and you find 3 most red pictures, because we want this to be about meanings, yeah, and that was the main reason, yeah, because colors are too simple and not very creative clues.
Speaking of,
yeah, I wanted to say you can say red, yeah, but you need to guess this is probably red, yeah. So that's okay, yeah.
there are still no limits in the game. So speaking of creative, we saw that there was a target version of Codenames which was deep undercover, so it's kind of an adult codename word game. But what can you say about it?
I don't know, I have not played it yet. I don't have a copy yet.
You've not played it yet?
I have not played it yet, yeah, because it was not developed by me, or that started thing. I was kind of surprised how it all happened, and because I was if they wanted to have something like exclusive, and I said, hey, this is big chain. Maybe they could do some family version. Yeah, and this is how it ended.
Maybe they played a few games at the office and they say, no, let's make this adult, because it sounds fun.
Yeah, but I think with the right type of people, even normal code names can turn undercover. So
Sure. And now that you've won the Spiel des Jahres for Codenames, what did it change? Did it change many things for CGE for you?
It probably changed things for CGE, but not that much for me, because the game is the same, yeah, with the price. I'm really happy. I'm really happy for the game, yeah, because it is a simple idea, yeah, and I'm really lucky that I found it, and yeah, that's and now I did my job already, yeah, so that's and I am glad it got appreciated, but mostly I am glad for the game itself, because the more people like Codenames, maybe I am even more happy for the people. I mean that I didn't expect that, because we loved the game a lot when I created it, but we are thinking we are weird. We like to think and like to get to other players' mind and get this connection and so on. Probably majority of people is too lazy to think and play a game like this. And I'm so happy it is not true. It says something very nice about the players, about people, and that's a great message.
Or maybe it says everyone is weird.
That's a nice thing.
Who designed the designs for the images of Codenames Pictures?
When I start to do these images, I just found some simple silhouettes, and then because of I said before, it is too similar to words, I started to do some combinations of silhouettes first myself, and then I saw the reactions of the players, so and I saw that they are entertained by the unusual connections, and they and also that the words are more interesting for the gameplay. So then I approached several artists, and we first settled the style with this black and white, black and gray and white pictures. So because it is drawn by like 4 or 5 artists, but you usually don't recognize which is one, because they had to settle the same style. And then I give them my ideas and ask them to came with other ideas, and I was just managing this. I said, I love this, this is good, but let's change it even this way, and make it more funny or I said things like, hey, we need more animals or less animal. That's that I was just correcting the amount of different elements we have. And all CGE was like participating. Whenever we had new picture, we put it on our internal site, and everyone could say, hey, I think this is hard to recognize, this is too weird, or not too funny, or they can say, oh, I love this, let's use this. So it was like interesting work with all people that were involved. One artist could say something about other artists' picture and so on. We shared everything, and I really like the result.
You told me something about a family story with one of the designs.
Of course. I have a family, and I have 3 children, and my daughters, older daughters, love Codenames, and played. They even participate in tournament with all adults people, and two girls, 12 and 10 years old, and they won. but and when I started to do pictures, they were interested very much, and they were just drawing pictures and helping me. And actually, some of these designs get to the game, and I'm really happy for this, because some of the best pictures are suggestions of my children.
Thank you very much, Vlada, for this beautiful story on your time, and see you on Woodbox. Bye.
Bye.
INDIANA, that's Indiana. Ballin' like Reggie Miller, that's Indiana. I put on for my state, that's Indiana. Watch me rep it in your face, that's Indiana. That's Indiana, that's Indiana.